So it's one thing, it's a bit strange that you can't record it. Record, because I researched that and I found that record on HiveTalk. And in the meantime, you can ask us any question.
Yes, indeed.
I'm from the Netherlands and he is from America.
America.
Have HiveTalk frequent ask questions. Yes. Hey. Hello. Welcome everybody. Welcome. Everybody's very welcome. We are sharing here ourselves. And so HiveTalk. Normally you have everybody's welcome to join. So no, there's no one here yet. So I shared that we are like live, but greetings from Gambia. Someone from Gambia is here.
Gambia.
Welcome.
Greetings, everyone.
And that's really cool. And we can still put this up like our live on TikTok.
Yeah, we can do that.
And then if someone comes here, we like talk with them. But then next time we know even better. So we're with the two of us here. I can go here closer to you.
Or you can just, yeah.
We put it further away. And we go further, but I don't know if they still hear us. So we're with the two of us.
You won't hear me, but they'll hear you.
I'm going
You're loud,
I come from the Netherlands. The Países Bajos in Spanish. The lowlands. I'm coming from the lowlands. One of the most indoctrinated and brainwashed countries.
Sounds like where I'm from.
In the world. We both come from the most indoctrinated and brainwashed countries in the world, America and the Netherlands, and we share what we have learned, because we have learned quite a lot through the years, and that we want to share about. We want to let people know how they can live in this reality and how to deal with this reality, how to heal in this reality, and how to thrive in this reality, because it's not easy.
Well, at least to the best of your ability.
Yeah.
We can try to
most as you can.
That way.
And because that is what we do. We want to help people, and that is also what our videos are about. You can find us also on YouTube. YouTube is called Forever Awesome, our channel on YouTube, and we share a lot of videos to help people and
All you have to do really
empower people.
You type in Forever Awesome 888.
Yes.
So 3 8s connected, pretty much, and then you'll see our channel.
Yeah. So it's really, we're not many times online here on TikTok. So this is special.
Yeah, we're just trying it out, seeing how it is.
Yes.
Seems cool so far.
Yeah, and we're here to help you as well. So let us know if you need any help with anything. Because we did a lot of healing. We went through a whole awakening journey and a healing journey.
Whole process.
We're still learning.
Yeah, we're still going through it.
We're just like two souls who are figuring this reality out, because this reality is not easy. Yeah.
Definitely not.
This reality is
not easy at all.
Especially the more you know about this reality, the crazier it gets. Like,
I think that's the worst part too, when you have that third eye really open. You just don't get comfortable anymore. You can't go back. You can't close it. It's just, you see everything for what it is. And it can be overwhelming at times. It can be very frustrating. Let me tell you that.
Yeah, and the more you know, the more you don't know. But the more, we're just figuring it out. And we want to help you figuring it out as well. So if you have any questions, if you need help with anything, let us know. We're just we have a lot of knowledge on different subjects. But it's all here to empower you to understand this reality more and to understand yourself more, because that it's all about, because it's all a reflection of yourself. But we're also are hijacked by an entity, an outside source that tries to hijack your reality and your attention and how you live and how you want to live. And it's once you free yourself more, you will feel better. People think they're healthy, but they're not very healthy. People think they're free, but they're not very free.
No, that's for sure.
Can you share your YouTube channel on the screen? Yes.
Good idea.
Very
Go
good.
right back on my. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Share, and it's like, yeah. But if I copy the link, I need to go out. So that's why I do name. Share. I will reply. It's forever awesome 888. And that's the name. And I don't have the link at this moment because if I go out to get a link, then it will I'm out of the live, so that's why I can't get the link. But that is the name. Our name on YouTube is Forever Awesome 888, and we share videos to help people and to awaken people and to empower people. That's so people get more empowered.
I'm gonna find the logo real quick so they can see what it is.
Yeah. Yeah, they said the whole site, but I can't go out because then it stops the link. So, but this is our logo for.
So basically, if you see this logo, if you're scrolling down, with that, that's our logo, Forever Awesome.
That's cool, huh?
So yeah, I'm a logo designer also. So I make things like this. You won't see the Forever Awesome underneath unless you're just watching one of our videos, but you'll just see the circle. You might have to scroll down because like our name, Awesome, is in everything. So we're not going to be at the top of the list when you go to YouTube.
Maybe next time we can do that as a background for us.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I was hoping to get like a TV screen behind us.
Yeah.
And get that.
You can
YouTube.
host, guest, interact, share, enhance. No, I don't think so. No, yeah. So, but everything we share. Hello, God's children. Yeah, you also know that you are God's child. We also know we're children of God, and from like, but it's all like inside and outside. The more you cultivate yourself, the more you empower yourself, the more you understand this reality and yourself better, it makes more sense. But first you need to wake up. First you need to understand how this is designed to be. Thanks, you're right. Yeah. You're welcome. Because it's like also really great to talk with like-minded beings. And there are not many like-minded beings, people around, because most of the people are just drones having their own loop. They're
Drones
like,
and NPCs.
yeah, you're living in the Truman Show. For the most people, just living in Truman Show and they don't even know it. So that's why we want to help people free themselves from that they're like from an NPC become a main player.
Yeah, you want to be a main player character.
Yeah.
Not an NPC. I mean, I feel like I was like never an NPC, but I feel like when I was growing up, I sort of was like, well, most of us were living like we're NPCs because the program that was running for us, we were taught to live that program.
Your life contains themes that some may find uncomfortable and it has restricted reason. I didn't say anything about alcohol, tobacco, drugs.
Is that what it says?
It already has restrictions.
That's funny. No alcohol, tobacco, drugs said here.
We didn't say anything.
Yeah, we didn't even get started
but
yet.
we
Yeah, what
probably
is this?
said something like...
What, NPCs?
So it's already restricted. So it's like crazy. It's like this whole reality. And you can't even... They don't even want you to wake up. And every time I make videos...
Well, that's the whole purpose of why you just saw that. It's to keep people from waking up because they don't want people like starseeds or chosen, whatever you want to call us, sprinkled all over the place. They don't want us waking people up because that's gonna really mess their program up.
Yeah.
Like once everybody begins to wake up, it's gonna shift the whole program into a different direction, And like the system, the way it is, wants it to keep going a certain way, so they're gonna put all the blocks, all the obstacles, as much as they can to stop that from happening. So that's what that is right there.
Yeah. And my TikTok has mostly people from Portugal. Everybody welcome. I just see Pedro and all sorts of Portugal people coming by. So for you, it's the middle of the night. Just because I started TikTok when I was in Portugal, so I still have a lot of Portuguese people. But you don't have, you need thousands followers to go live on TikTok. So we can't go live because you're like American TikTok. So we have more American people. So that's why when I go live, I don't have that many people, what people from Portugal. But whoever you are, you're very welcome. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow.
Greetings.
So this like I whatever I do mostly is to help others. I always think I want to help free humanity and help free you and help free your children and your children's children, and everything I do is for that. I said the only thing I might not do for that is to eat cake. I do that for myself.
Eat cake, yes.
I do that for myself. The rest I always do things for others as well. Yeah. So how good can I live and how well can I embody that what I say, what I do?
I say it to the best of your ability, pretty much.
Yeah.
Although we do have obstacles that stand in our way, we find ourselves doing the best we can when we can.
Yeah.
But
Just do your best.
Yeah. Even if it doesn't always go your way, which it doesn't, just what you can do is just keep pushing forward. Really, if you want that.
And we are also very happy and lucky that we found each other, because there's not many people that woke up, and a lot of people are very alone in what they see and how they perceive the world. So we are very, very grateful because we found someone else who has has the same life experience and life perspective. Like
It's true.
you have like a lot of things the same.
Because I can't tell you how difficult it is. Like I had to leave the United States and go to Portugal to find that. Like, because everybody basically, for me, how do I want to say this? Most relationships are either on 3D level, like NPC level. Yeah, we might get into those strike again, whatever. But like, or one person might be elevated, but it's rare that you find two people that are elevated to the same like-minded frequency anywhere. Like, it's either one or the other. It's never two at the same time and even close to the same level. So when you do find something like that, it's very rare. Just secure that and make it happen. Like I said, it took me leaving the States to go to Portugal and finding that, how we met together. And now we got this terrific union going on, this like-minded stuff happening. So now we fight this battle together. You know what I mean? It is a battle. It is a war against us, humanity, and everybody else. But now we're a team. And the system doesn't like that either. When you're a team, they hate it even worse. So they'll put up things to try to separate your union.
Yeah, even if we're like
It could
for a
be
short
anything.
time, like really when we're a short time not together, shit happens. It's like really crazy.
You mean like?
Yeah, you can't make this shit up.
You mean not together? Like
The moment we were not together, shit happened.
Oh yeah.
So that's why we also know that's not us.
No, it's always from the
Universe
outside.
orchestrated
It's
that.
always outside of the relationship. Something's going on with us. It gets brought into it
Yeah.
sometimes, but some of it's a test.
Yeah, we get tested, but we also feel our whole life we got tested a lot because we are here. We both have a huge purpose. We both have a huge purpose, and we are like guides and teachers, and we like real ones. Like you have not many real ones out there. Like all the people say like, oh, this teacher and that teacher. I'm like, yeah, all fake ones because they don't share what is actually happening in this reality.
I want to say those watching too, that are tuned in because of this information. There are also guides and teachers out there as well.
Yeah, and that's
Because we're all the same. Like we're on the same mission. We're all working together. You might not feel like you got a teacher, but the information is in you, and you resonate with this information, which is why you're here. And that's why we do our thing, and hopefully we can connect with more of y'all. So when this stuff does go down, well, it's already going down now, but we have a better connection. We could probably unite some kind of way. I mean, we're doing it, digitally, but it'll be nice one day to just get everybody together. Not together. What am I trying to say? Form our own communities. Kind of change the one that's happening now. Like the system is crashing. It is going down, and they said they don't like it, so they might even like try to restrict that. Me saying that right there.
They restrict all my videos. Like
Yeah.
they have all my videos with like maximum 200 views.
Because we're down in the system, and they don't like it too much. Down in the system, we're down. But they don't like what all of our star seeds are doing, whatever you want to call us. So they're gonna do their best to stop it. But it's inevitable. It's gonna happen.
This whole system is
They're
going.
just trying to, it's delaying it, but it's not gonna stop what's coming.
Yeah.
So it's like when that child is being bad, the parent takes a toy away, and that child starts kicking and screaming because his toy's taken away, but it gets taken away anyway. And it's the same thing. The system, the people, whoever's in charge, whatever's in charge, are like kind of kicking and screaming as the change is coming, but it's gonna happen anyway. So
The change is coming and the shift is happening.
change is in
The
here.
world is changing as we are like speaking about it, and we're gonna be like, and that's also when you resonate with it, when you also don't feel you like this world as you live in. You're here to change this world, to change this reality, to live in a new one that is better for everybody. Because now only 1% is happily, because they hoard all the money for themselves and the other people have nothing, and that is not how we should be living. Like we should not be living that it's like everybody has like it's really difficult to get by. Now it should be easy. It should be, oh, thank you for the life. We want to make this reality easier for you, for everybody, and you understand it. Thank you. We want to help people. We want to share what we know. We want to share lots of tools. We also have a YouTube, Forever Awesome 888, and and we do coaching. We do healing. I also do like meditation, breath work, whatever. I write already several books.
We do health and wellness coaching.
Yeah, we do both. We have lots of gifts. We have lots of things that we share for people and where we can really help people with. We now have a lot of knowledge about health and detoxing and healing yourself and like raising your energy, raising your vibration, raising like your impact in the world. Because most people living on like survival mode. And we want you to not in survival mode only, also in thriving mode. Also, when you get better, you can help the people around you. But you first need to connect with like-minded people, because otherwise you think you're the one that is crazy.
Well, maybe at the beginning you might think you're crazy. But when you get to a certain level of knowing yourself, you begin to think or just know that everybody else is crazy. So then you venture out looking for the like-minded. You're like, okay, something's not going on right here. I gotta get out of this. You mentioned something earlier about like not liking the system or the world that you're living in. I look at it this way, like that should be most of us if we are going in the right direction. If you see anybody walking around just like, I love life. I mean, I'm not saying you can hate life and not love it, but like if you're liking what this is, then that's clearly something, that they're on a different frequency. I'm not going to say there's something wrong with them. They're just not on a frequency that we're trying to get on.
Sometimes you think you say there's something wrong with me when I'm too happy.
Yeah. Well, no, not really. Because I see you're trying to elevate. You're trying to get that frequency high. You're trying because you're in a place where like it's not right. It doesn't feel right.
No.
And you don't want that feeling. So you do what you can. You dance. You're smiling and you laugh. Me, I was eating junk food. I go and I get, the junk food. I get the crackers and the cakes and the cookies, and that's not a good solution. You know what I mean? But like, we know we're not where we want to be.
He says, good hair, bro.
Oh, thank you. It took me a while. I learned how to do this on YouTube, believe it or not.
To Rasta.
Yeah. YouTube is like a nice place to learn things at. For me, it was.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of us, we don't like the situation we're in. Nobody likes, some people might, but most people don't like what they're doing every day. Like having to get up and handle business and go to work, and that's why like the system knows it. That's why they have so many things set up for everybody to do. Like that's why they have your bars and your other things like that. They have your restaurants, because they know we don't like this. So they go after your work, they go and have all the stuff for you to do, and then you go home, you get your rest, you shower, you get up, you go and do it again. It's very repetitive. And maybe we could change that, because not everybody should be working to live the way we're living now. I'm thinking like if it's your hobby, if you like doing this as a hobby, then yeah, so be it. But like we're not made, like we're all here You think we're supposed to be getting up every day going to work for somebody else? Really, whatever your currency is, your currency, whatever your talent is, your skill, we have them, but we don't recognize them because they take our attention away from ourselves. We power like something externally instead of internally. So we don't know, like a lot of us don't know what our skills are. But when you discover what it is, or what you're good at, what you can do, or what you like to do, that's your currency. That's what you should be working at to getting you to where you have to go, to earning, to building, to living. I mean, that's how I look at it. Mm-hmm. And that's something you like doing, but we're taken away from this. We're like on a farm. We're being
farmed. Thank you for the live.
Yeah, thank you guys.
For all the likes. Thank you for all the likes.
We give thanks to all that, everybody.
And because like we want to like let people know there's a different way of doing things. There's a different way of being. There's a different way. Like instead of focusing on this is happening to me and this is bad and this is bad, like how can I change this? How can I change this? Greetings from Nigeria. Lay! Welcome.
Greetings, Nigerian house.
Yes, that's great. And we're from Holland and America. America. And Holland, and we met each other in Portugal. And I started my my TikTok in Portugal, so always have a lot of Portuguese people coming by, and so we really like we found each other, and we want to share like inspiration and upliftment with the world. We really want to help people, like let them know there's a different way of living, there's a different way of being, and there's like higher vibrations and higher. Like, what is it? Higher love and higher consciousness and higher frequency and higher perspectives of this reality. Because there's like, once you are like a normal person, is he your husband? No, well, hopefully soon.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Officially not yet, but it feels like we're married.
Yeah.
From the beginning, we had a unit from the beginning. We had we knew that we always wanted to be with each other, and our relationships also not perfect because I think everybody has things that they have to work through, and everybody has trauma from their from previous relationships,
past relationships,
your youth and stuff, and that's also what we're working through and what we're also learning from, and we're making videos about that as well, like how to have a successful relationship and how to find someone, and the most important one to find, be yourself.
That's number one.
Be your full self and embrace yourself. Only by being yourself, you attract other beings that are also themselves, and they will recognize you.
Yeah, they'll match you. You got to change yourself for the better, so you can be matched at the frequency.
Oh, you guys are good to go. Very cute couple. Oh,
thank you.
Thank you.
We give thanks, everybody.
Yes, we're also very grateful that we found each other. And we're very grateful, and we know that it's not easy for certain people, and relationships are not easy. A lot of people don't even dare to open their hearts again because of all the hurt that they had. And it's not easy to like open your heart again, but also in a relationship when something's happened and you're triggered, to open your heart also again. It takes guts. It's like takes guts to love. It takes guts to open your heart in this world.
Yeah, because now you're being trusting, you're being vulnerable, now you're open, and chances are, like, if it's not the right one, you can become damaged again, and so like.
But you never know, so you have to take the leap.
You kind of take the risk, huh?
Yeah, you have to surrender and see where it's going. That's true.
I think you kind of do know it too, because you kind of feel it in your gut. You know what I mean? If it's like, first off, if it's like the one, if it's not the one, because it's different. You'll recognize it right away when it happens. I had it in my past where like I knew it wasn't, and on and off here and there, like these were just repeats. All the past relationships were just repeats. I knew it was gonna happen, when it was gonna happen, when it was gonna start, when it was gonna end, and a lot of times I didn't initiate the ending of it because it was all the same. It wasn't working for me. So rather than like searching, actually I never searched, but I just ended up with it. But rather than all that though. I just said, you know what? I'm not dating. I'm just gonna go ahead and work on myself. I became vegan. I changed. My whole life changed, and I was just like elevating higher and higher. And I was just knowledge of self, learning who I am, and just trying to do the best for myself and other people. And then later on, I attracted, what I became.
And me the same. I worked a lot on myself and did a lot of self growth and healing and reflection and but it's really crazy, like you in this reality it takes a lot of time to just be yourself again before all the whole thing happens. Like you go to school, get indoctrinated, think that something's wrong with you.
You mean to unwash your brain? Yeah.
Yeah, you have to unwash your unlearn.
Yeah, you gotta.
It's like you,
You gotta
like
unlearn that stuff.
we have to unlearn, unbrainwash ourselves. We have to find ourselves that we're good as we are. Like I always thought there was something wrong with me, and I still have those moments.
Is it because
it's one of my
you feel like you didn't
biggest
fit into
wounds.
like society, like
I
everybody
didn't
wants
fit
you to?
in. I always, in the beginning, I
Same
always
here.
thought there was something wrong with me, and that's why our message is so important, because I know that there are people out there that feel the same. There's lots of people out there that feel that they're like not worthy of love, or not worthy of having a great life, or not worthy of a lot of things, like of love. Yeah, for me this was love in the past. Like who's gonna love me if I don't even love myself? But that's why you have to love yourself. It starts with that. Love yourself.
Yeah.
But also with all your, it doesn't matter what kind of things you have that you don't love inside of yourself, because another person will still love those parts of you that you don't love.
Yeah. So self-love is important. Don't deny yourself. You know, self-love. Put yourself. I'm not saying first, but you are number one. I mean, if your cup is like empty, you can't fill somebody else's cup. So make sure your cup is full. You know, all respect everything to you and yourself first, and then you can go out and you can spread that love and, you know, encourage other people to be the same way if they like to take that route. But you must be number one. That's the first part for me of I think of healing, is when you know that you matter, and then you start, you know, behaving accordingly. Everything starts falling into place. As far as, you know, things being good for you.
Yes, you're saying the truth.
Be authentically yourself. When I was younger, I had like a lot of different masks I would wear. Mm-hmm. And you know what that's about. Like I would be at a party with certain friends, I would act a different way. Be at home with the parents, I would act another way. I'd be out with my, you know, cousin's house or something, I would act another way. And after a while, you know, you just get tired. You get tired of like trying to be different, and you wonder why you do it in the first place. And then after, the funny thing is, like, you forget who you were when you were any certain people. So I just took it all and became one. And then I, like, you know, I was authentically myself to whoever I was around. And, like, that's what I do now. I'm just always straight up real. And being authentically real is the most power you can have. So I'd encourage you to do that. Always be authentically yourself, unapologetically, if I said that right, without tripping on that word. But, yeah, always be yourself no matter what. That's what counts. Self-love and respect.
Mm-hmm. I'm a victim of false love, fake love. Yeah. Hello.
We know that.
We know what it is, fake love, because we both had a lot of different relationships that were like not okay. People lying, people cheating, people not fully there.
Which is good though, because good training.
It's a good training ground.
It is. What it does is, if you're going in a direction where it's going to better you, it's just going to make you stronger. And I'm not going to say it's going to make you more judgmental towards others, but it's going to give you like that sight to see these red flags of people and what's coming up. Relationships, even friends, people, you know, other people. It doesn't have to be relationship. It could be, everything's relationship, but it depends on what type. But it all like you can always see, what it is for what it is, and don't look at it. Look for it externally. Just give it to yourself and know that you are the greatest. You know what I mean? And that's all that matters. And then everything else, like...
You are the greatest.
Yeah, so that won't even affect you anymore once you know you're the greatest. Just know you're the greatest. And you will no longer be affected by somebody, like, not liking you or giving you fake love.
And someone asked if you're from Nigeria, but he's from America. You look like Nigeria, yeah. So
80%?
Maybe he has some...
I'm Nigerian, yes.
Yes. From ancestors.
Just a Nigerian born in America.
Yeah.
But yes.
He looks indeed Nigerian, but he saw that already. And I come
that's
from
cool.
from the Netherlands, Holland, and we both share a lot of knowledge also on our YouTube.
Yeah, which is
Called
fun.
Forever Awesome 888.
I have fun with the YouTube. I do the editing, and I don't know. I was gonna get more creative in the future. You guys can give us feedback on the videos if you check them out. But
Yeah.
I have fun with them. I love doing the YouTube videos. This is live. It's different. So it's like, oh man, I can't edit. I can't do no editing. But like, you know, again, being authentically real is cool.
So you can speak. What is this for English? Pidgin English. No, Mia from Nigeria. No, he doesn't speak Pidgin English. I don't know what Pidgin English is, but he speaks just like American English, and I speak English like more from the UK English, because I come from the Netherlands, and we met each other in Portugal, and and once we got together, we only also understood why it didn't work out with anybody else before, because this it didn't fit.
And it had to happen for this to happen. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So for us to happen, all that past.
Yeah, you also needed to understand because all those past relationships, you also learn from it, but you also know what you do want. Yes. Someone asked, is it your husband? Yeah, soon it's gonna be your husband, my husband. But we're not married yet, but it's gonna happen soon. By now we had like a lot of bureaucratic stuff happening why we couldn't marry yet.
Yeah, it's like I said, when you're the chosen, or like, you know, when you're a star seeds and all this, when you're the ones that are here to make a difference, you're gonna have the world's gonna be much more difficult against you. It's gonna target you. It's gonna stop you or try to stop you from doing all the things you want to do.
Just because of stupid bureaucratic rules, we didn't marry yet. And it's like, but it's like we're like we were rather not even wanted to have a 3D marriage like on
No.
paper, but because of all the rules here, we're gonna probably do it. But we hope that like that whole system would crash, and then we could just do a 5D wedding. Hope you guys will invite me on your wedding day, real man. Well, we might do it.
It might be digital. I think it's gonna be digital, y'all. Just like this.
We might share it. We might share something digitally, because our marriage might be online. It might be online if we can make it happen. It's like we're still trying. We don't know yet if it's possible, but
Yeah, a lot of obstacles, like I said.
yeah.
You know how that goes. But there's always a way. I mean, I found the system is cheating us constantly. So the best thing we can do is find a way to cheat the system back.
Yes, that we're doing all the time. So that's why we know all the cheat codes, and we know all the biohacking ways. And I also share that in my book, Hacking the Matrix, like how you, like there's only one thing that we didn't figure out yet, but for the rest we figured.
Yeah, but when we figure it out, that's going to be entered in the book as well. So it's going to be good.
Oh. Is it real? It's Eric. Then you're very welcome. It's Eric, but if it's the real one, you're very welcome. But someone says you're a good girl and you have a pure heart. Yeah, we both have. We both are people with a very pure heart, and we are like the sweetest people you ever met.
You got that light.
And I don't say this,
You always got that light. So
but I say this because it's real. Like we are like actually the sweetest people you ever met. And we just want good for us and for you.
You know, at least people that can see it, we can like, I like this connection. Because this is going to usher in that new, hopefully.
Energy, bring that. What you miss in the world, you bring that. What you miss, like, oh, why are people not like that? No, you bring it. And then you can do it.
So you be the change.
Be the change you want to see in the world. And that's why we want to inspire people. So someone is, why are you doing this? To inspire people. To inspire people to live a different life.
Different
more
life.
free.
A better life. We want
And
to
a
be
better life.
better than what we've been having since we've been basically existing, pretty much.
Yeah. I can tell you have a golden heart, White woman. Oh, thank you.
Well, you do though.
How are we helping people? Someone asked, like, by sharing knowledge, by information, by perspectives, by sharing health information, detox information, fasting information. I wrote books, Hacking the Matrix, Heal Yourself and Others, and Whispers of the New Earth. And that last book is also, you can buy it on Amazon, and the others are also ebooks. And I'm writing much more books because, like, my words and my writing all it uplifts and it inspires people. And while we share, we also get inspired ourselves when we're sharing this. So that's why we do this, to not only help you but also to help us, because the better we share, because we get better at it. We get better at making videos. We get better at going live. Because the better we speak, the more people will understand what we're saying. So that's why we want to keep learning and keep growing. God bless you. How to hack the matrix in short. Okay, thanks for your answer. Yay, you're welcome. Some hacks, some biohacks. Sweetie?
Is your book here? I'm looking for your book too.
No, it's not on Amazon. It's only Whispers of New Earth. Hacking the Matrix, not yet.
Oh, okay. Whispers of the New Earth.
Yeah. So some biohacks. One of the most important ones is eat fruits. Eat lots of fruits. They have the most energy. They have lots and lots of fruits, especially the ones that have a lot of water in them, because then you get hydrated as well. So melons is really good. Mangoes is really good. And this is
Amazon.
yeah, so this is my book. He shares my book on Amazon. Janneke Hellebrekers. It's my book
Can they see
on
it?
Amazon.
I know they can see it in that camera
Not
here.
very well. He shares
Oh, now
it.
they can
See,
see it.
on Amazon. You can get my book on Amazon. You see here, Amazon, this is my book, Whispers of the New Earth, by Janneke Hellebrekers. And this is my book, Janneke Hellebrekers. So
That
you
picture
see,
was awesome though.
and it's good, you have good fruit in Nigeria. The best is fruit.
Oh, nice.
It's
That's what I'm talking
melons, grapes, mangoes, berries. A lot of berries are good, like the blueberries and stuff. Like berries have a lot of healthy things in them, but it's like the more fruits you eat, the healthier you are, because this is like electric. Because we are electric beings. We are like batteries. So that is one of the best things you can do. And also raw living food that is like you
Basically,
eat
your
it.
fruit and vegetable, huh?
Yeah, your fruit, vegetables, like everything's what's raw gives you more energy. But also, if you don't eat too much during the day, it's also good to do fasting. You have intermittent fasting that you can do, just like eat 1 or 2 meals a day, and the rest you fast. So they call it 1 meal a day or 2 meals a day. It's like one meal a day. That's like you have 8 hours, but it's like 4 hours and 8, huh? 8 hours to just eat 2 meals a day, and you have 4
Oh,
hours.
like your window, huh?
Yeah, 4 hours
I thought it was like
eat 1
4 to
meal a
6?
day. Yeah, 4
4 to
and then
6.
8. So 4 hours and 8 hours, and you eat 1 meal a day or 2 meals
4,
a day,
okay.
and then the rest you don't eat. So your body can fast, and then you will notice that you have much more energy, because normally the eating takes a lot of energy from digesting. So the less you eat, the more energy you will have. Interesting, where you learned in the EU most fruit is manipulated. Yes,
Yeah, so make sure when you get your melons and your grapes, they have to be seeded.
Yeah, make sure you are seated.
We do not touch any seedless fruit. Every now and then, I think we'll end up with a couple of limes.
Limes, that they say it's like not manipulated because it's like a regional fruits, but there's like a lot. They try to sell you melons and grapes without the seeds, but always take the ones with the seeds. And indeed, they're a lot of times manipulated. A lot of times they have like pesticides and chemicals sprayed on them. So that's why it's good to buy directly from organic farmers markets, and you can ask them if they don't spray. But the best is even if you grow them yourself, and that is something that we want to do in the future. We want to grow our own fruits and vegetables, and we're still figuring out where we're going to do that.
Yeah, because that's the best way, but like, just like you guys out there, most of us don't even have the opportunity to do that. But if we can, that's the best way to go. And that's what we're trying to do with this New Earth thing in that direction. We're trying to have it so this happens. Or the trees that you're walking around aren't just going to be for like, I don't know, for cosmetic looks. They'll be bearing fruit. You want trees around you that are bearing fruit.
Yeah, and someone asked, can you live from the air? Well, I had someone on my podcast who lives from prana only, from the energy, but he did a lot of trauma healing before he was able to do that, and he also shares about that. But I think at one point when they don't spray the skies anymore,
Yeah, I was about to say that.
and when there's more electric in the air and there's more oxygen in the air, we will be able to live from less. And it's also, once you eat less, you will have more energy. You will feel better, you feel lighter, you have, like, the brain fog is gone. Because the brain fog is from all the shit that we're eating. Most of the food is processed and they have chemicals in there, so you have like much more dense. Yeah, this is true. Good advice. Yeah, because a lot of everything what you're eating, especially when you have like sugars and all sorts of chemicals and food dyes.
Processed food.
Yeah,
Lots of
everything
artificial
what you
sugar.
can buy at the normal supermarkets, almost all processed.
Yeah.
If I go into the store, I just see poisons and toxics. And a lot of people are not even aware of how bad it is, only after they get sick.
Yeah, and I was a victim of that because, like, what she does, she'll do like preventative maintenance as far as health. Like, she'll be already feeling healthy, right? And so she'll just continue to eat healthy, so she doesn't get sick. Me, I'm feeling great, energetic. I'm like, man, I could eat anything I want, so I'll start eating things, thinking like, and I won't feel anything the next day or the day after. I'm thinking I'm invincible, then I'll keep eating something that's probably not good for me. Then it catches up to me. I'm like, oh man, I should have did what she did, right? I should have been healthy in the first place. But then from there on, I go to be detoxing, and then I get back to it. But every now and then, I get into like, I'm addicted to junk food sometimes, so I'll go back to eating junk, and then I'll get sick again, and then I'll have to detox and eat alkaline foods, eat the fruits, mainly like a fruit diet, like she said, a fruit-seeded diet, and it'll bring me back up to like where I'm supposed to be. So I'm in a battle right now.
Good luck, keep it cool, and the love hot. That's funny.
So I'm in a battle right now with the
Thank you.
with the junk food and the health, but
Good luck, keep it cool. Yeah, always.
we're doing what we can. But seeded fruit is the way to go. Make sure it's alkaline fruit. Make sure it's not manipulated or a GMO. I think, what is it? They call it genetically modified, but I call it genetically manipulated. So that's funny.
Jeroen Lammertsma. No, well, probably from Holland. Bye bye. Very natural here in Nigeria and very affordable. So maybe we are thinking of one day going to maybe Africa, but we'll see. There's like lots of rules everywhere on some certain things, certain countries to go like travel. And that's also what they do. They make it difficult for people to travel, and they make it easy for themselves. The people who make the rules easy for themselves.
You know, I'm still going to research Nigeria though. That's a good idea.
Thank you. We will research it. But it's like the rules are so crazy. Like they make it only easy for themselves. Like when you immediately buy a house, that's a lot of money.
Well, they make it easier for the people that are in that special club.
Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
The 1%.
The special club.
It's like the greedy bastards. Yeah, we're all like restricted anyway.
It's funny. Yeah, I know we are restricted, right? That stays there. It doesn't go away, does it? It stays right there. That was quick. They're like, okay, these guys are gonna spread something. We don't need it. We don't need to get it now.
Restriction.
They're gonna wake too many people
We
up.
didn't say anything about alcohol and drugs. Now we did say it, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're just here to uplift and inspire people to live a life more.
Or at least connect with people
Yeah.
that are thinking the way we are, so we can somehow maybe make this thing happen. Because they said manifestation is done through a collection, right?
He says, don't worry, you're gonna like it when you guys visit my country. Oh, good to know, good to know.
Big up, thanks for that. I really want to go there, actually.
Yeah, he one time already went to where was you going to fly to?
I was headed to Accra, Ghana.
Yeah, He wants
Yeah.
to Ghana.
I was going to go.
Yeah.
I guess I couldn't get like what it is. I couldn't get like a visa on arrival. So I'm like, it's funny because like I'm gonna tell you what happened. So I'm flying from the East Coast because I'm from the East Coast in the States, and I end up in Dulles, Texas, right? Because it's a connect flight. And so there are people with me on this plane. I'm the only one that looks like African on that plane, by the way, mind you. And I get there, and then there's only, before we get there, we're on a flight, people ask me, hey, where you going? Where you going? Because everybody's, I think, on that plane is going to Africa. They're like, you going to Africa? It's almost like they was shocked and surprised that I was going to Africa, which was like really surprising. And they just kept asking me questions on the flight, and I was all excited. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to Ghana, I'm going to Accra. Never tell people your goals either. I learned that. Never tell your goals before you even accomplish them. But so long story short, the plane gets to the airport in Dulles, Texas. And we're about to board the flight, the final flight, to bring us to Ghana. And like, they're like passports and visas. I'm like, visa? What's a visa? And I read something about visa on arrival, so I'm thinking, I just got my passport. I'll get that when I get there, you know. And then everybody's getting on this plane. The lady's like, do you have your visa? I'm like, visa, no. I'm like, what about arrival? She's like, hold on. She pulled me to the side, right? She let everybody on the plane. She's like, you ain't going to Africa. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, you ain't going to Africa. I'm like, oh, man. So she's like, you need a visa. I'm like, I thought I could get one on arrival. But, of course, basically they didn't let me go. So what I ended up doing is, like, detouring that flight and booking another flight because I wasn't going back to where I'm from. And I wanted to try out Costa Rica anyway, so I ended up getting that flight and going to Costa Rica and exploring Costa Rica for a little bit. And from then on, my travels, you know, my worldly travels continued. But yeah, I was trying to go to Africa, and they wasn't letting me go. Like, when I was younger, I remember being in school, they're like, yo, go back to Africa. Then I got older, I'm like, yeah, I'll go back to Africa. I mean, I'm not from there, but I got roots there. So I'm like, okay, I'll go to Africa. I get there, it's like, okay, is this reverse psychology? Because you told me to go there, now I'm going there, but you won't let me go there now. So I was confused. I didn't know what was going on. Did you get kicked off?
No. This is just like you need to make sure that you're still on there.
Okay.
So, and you need to do puzzle.
So I think from our location now, I think it'll be easier to arrive at a location in Africa. It's difficult to escape America without like having all this paperwork together. They won't let you leave. It's like a prison. But I'm glad, luckily I got out. I found a way to get somewhere, ended up in Portugal. And now that I'm outside of the States, it's easier for me to move around and travel. So I think Africa will be on our list.
Yes. Yes, we're like looking forward to finding ways and places where we can be and stay and share our healing with people, because people don't know that they can be like much more healthier when they eat less and they fast and they eat like fast for several days. We both did also a lot of fasting. My longest was 8 days, and I did several times Mondays and several times 3 days water fasting. And you did, like the longest was 2 weeks, no?
The longest water fast I did was about 2 weeks. But I recommend you having somebody with you while you do this water fast. Don't try to do it on your own. If you can't even drive a vehicle, and don't go to work. Like if you can take like 2 weeks off if you want to do water fast. Make sure you're being monitored. Do not try to work. Do not try to play any sports. I experienced, like for the longest time, like elevated heart rate. As soon as I stood up out of my chair, like my heart rate was going crazy. And then like going to sit down, it's like I would crash back to the chair. I had like no energy. But in the long run, it paid off. Because I cleansed my system out. When I was healthy, I was lighter. And I went back to eating like a kind of a mostly fruit diet for me. It's different for everybody.
But there's people that say like it's good to do exercising and walking, but there are also people saying don't do anything, just lie in bed or lie on the couch. So all the energy goes to healing your body. So there's different perspectives out there. But water fasting is one of the most healing things you can do.
I say walking is good. But when you go on with the fast, I think resting, like you said, I think resting is important. Because now your body really wants to heal itself. Now you have less energy from the food, and now your body's really trying to just burn up everything else. It's gonna eat up all your bad cells. It's gonna take whatever reserve it has to keep you powered up while it does its detox on you. But it's worth it if you ever want to do a detox. But like I said, make sure you're monitored. Even like maybe 2, 3 to 4 days is good on a water fast, and you'll feel a difference. I do recommend, they don't have it in the States, but when you out here and you're traveling, deworming yourself. Deworm like at least, for me, I'm not going to say for you, I would just go for like, you know, a protocol like maybe 3 times a year, sometimes even more than that, because all our processed foods, all our sugary foods, artificial sugars, and things just like your fruit and vegetable might not be clean the way you think it is. You can do your baking soda in water. But
The
a lot of
real
your
time
food
is
might-
4:38 a.m. here. I want to sleep. See you guys some other time. Thank you for your advice. You're
Yeah,
very welcome.
We thank you for being here.
Thank you for being here.
We'll
and
see you guys.
sleep
We'll see
well.
you again. Sleep well. We'll see you again. We're gonna be on more. But like I said, for me,
He said, okay, boss. Bye bye.
thanks for being here. That was pretty cool.
Yeah,
But like I was saying, also just make sure you're deworming. That's the most thing that's important.
parasite cleanses.
Parasite cleanse, because they do not do it in the States.
No.
Like even if you go to ask your doctor for one, they'll look at you like you're crazy. Like, because I'll be honest with you, I'll say this right here, even though it might get banned. That's what's taken the majority of people out. It'll get diagnosed as probably something else, which I will not say. Many different things with something else. But parasites is what's killing, well, is what's harming all of us. Parasites is doing it. And you have a carrot over there.
Hey! Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome! I have someone also coming from another place. We just welcome, and this is the first time we try out Hive Talks, and we are both on Nostra since a while.
Yes.
And
Where'd
you're
you turn?
very welcome.
Where'd you turn?
She says great.
Oh, nice. Can they hear us?
Great. Yeah, yeah. So we're like we're sharing knowledge and sharing information, and no one was on High Stocks yet, so we also put it on TikTok. We'd also go live on TikTok, and she's glad that people are using Hive Talk. Thank you. Anytime you have any issues, let us know. Glad people are using Hive Talk. Yeah, but I thought it could. And I saw your name coming by for people if you have questions about Hive Talk, so that is great. I think Hive Talk is a great way. I also use Zoom, and I know a lot about how to work on Zoom. So I'm glad that there's Hive Talk, and it's for free, and that you can use it. I just didn't do the connection with the Hive Talk with the Noster. They couldn't find my username, but I had one question. It's like can you do recording here or not? Because I couldn't find that. Because at this moment we're probably that's why I also went on TikTok, so we can have the record of our whole life. So maybe you know that if you can record on Hive Talks.
So what's going on with this?
Yeah, Hive Talks and TikTok. What do we have? TikTok. Hello, hello. Everybody's welcome. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. We love to talk with people all over the world, and we love to share our knowledge. And I'm from Holland, and he's from America.
Yes.
America.
No, it's America.
America.
America, everybody. Being silly though. But.
So the version 2.0, which will be paid version only, and is a better version. We turned off recording for now. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But I'm gonna also no, you have to decline. 100% volunteer with no grants and funded only by community. Oh yeah, that's nice. Nice. I like that the Noster everything is hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi guys, everybody's welcome. I'm coming from Holland and he's from America. And we're on every platform out there. Oh, you're from Dublin. I went there too. I went there, and did you know when I went to Dublin? I went on St. Patrick's Day. So I went to St. Patrick's Day to Dublin, and I saw the Gaelic football there, because I used to also play rugby and Gaelic football.
That's hardcore. Like you're hardcore playing all the sports like that. But that's good because I played rugby also. But not as good as you did. I only played for like 1 season. Or less than that, actually. I'd say a couple of games.
Yeah, good to know. So if you can't record it, and so I'm gonna do a dance party next. Want to share dance. Want to share dance. Want to share online dance. Dance next. So, because now we're like, yes, where are you now? Okay. Cool. We are now in Mexico. Mexico. In Holland, there's a song. It says "Land of all my dreams."
Oh my goodness.
And we also share Dutch lessons on YouTube. We share Dutch lessons on YouTube, and this is can you play a song, someone? On the live you can do it. We can share some Dutch songs because normally if you do it somewhere else you can't share songs at all. But on a live on TikTok you can share music. Do you know that? There's someone who always dances on YouTube. And we also do Dutch lessons on YouTube. Dutch lessons, and I share Dutch lessons to him. So we have now the 4th Dutch lesson. You can find that on our YouTube, Forever Awesome 888. And we are going Mexico, het land van mijn dromen. So in Holland we very know how to party.
Yeah, it seems like you've got
the last.
Okay, good Mexican music for non-Mexico. That's interesting.
Mexican music.
Oh,
yeah, so we're gonna make this music very big, and maybe I'll share it with our Mexican volleyball group people. This song.
I mean, you might as well. They have the speaker out there, right? The Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah. So I had my family was having a party, and they were like dancing around on this song and doing the polonaise. It's like the circle dance.
It's almost like.
And they were like singing on this song, and they were like all waving at me. So like we're definitely gonna be sharing this song as well. Yeah, if we have an online, you know what, and.
The connection. Online connection, right? I mean.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't let the news out yet. That's right.
So if anybody has questions to us, you are really welcome. If you have any questions to us, you are welcome.
Yes, indeed.
Welcome. And anybody's welcome, but we don't do. Someone asked like for a song. Song. I don't even know what song.
We start doing requests.
Hello fans, thanks for supporting me on Instagram. Chris Hemsworth is like a fake actor. No, we don't support fake actors. The age of celebrities is over the normal celebrities. Most of the celebrities you didn't see in the last years. Think about it. Why?
Well, I'm gonna say it to everybody out there like this. We don't worship celebrities, but like if you look within, you are the celebrity.
Yes.
So you worship yourself. All right, you empower yourself. That's who's important.
Yes. You're the main character in your story. And be happy with that. You are the main character. You're the hero. Like also what they say, fasting, it's like the hero's journey. Because you find what you really are about behind all those layers. And a lot of people are not even aware of that. How they really are, who they really are. And that's so important.
I just want to stress this, like, this is really important as far as your energy boost and feeling like you're young again. It's vital that like during your fasting that you're doing parasite cleanses and getting out of your system. Once you do that, you'll feel like never before. Like I don't know, I feel like maybe younger than 20s. Like you know what I mean? Like right now. So no matter what you do out there, if you're gonna do a fast, just make sure you parasite cleanse. I recommend it. I'm not sure how many times a year. For me, I go 3, maybe 4. Because everything we're eating today might not be as safe as we think it is. So always cleansing, always parasite cleansing. Fasting is good, but parasite cleanse with it. If you can. It might be a bit difficult in the States, but like I said, I left the country and I'm like all over the world. And it seems to be much easier to obtain things that can help you with your cleanse.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just hitting them off with the parasite cleanse during the fasting. It's good. It goes hand in hand.
You want another Dutch song? So next time we'll do it on our timeline. We did do it on timeline, but it didn't go through Noster. But this is more like a Zoom where you can chat with others, and at one point they will do it like paid, but then you can also record it. But for now not, because they don't want to share the information.
So this is.
And this is also not. This is like.
No, this.
This is yeah. So they don't have record. So next time I want to do the dance on Hive Talk. The dance.
Or you
part.
can make a video and we can post it on here. How about that?
Not on this thing. This is like a Zoom.
Okay, so
Yeah, this is like Zoom. But I wanted to record it and then put it on our YouTube, but it's not possible because it's still in B. It's in the beta stage.
Oh, okay, they're still working on it.
Yeah, and when it's the real stage, then you can record it and share it. But for now, it's still on beta, but you can still have calls on it. But it will not go to
The options are
your
limited.
information is not going to share it somewhere else. It's only on Noster if you sign in with Noster, and it will also not like no information is sold. But it's good to have. You let me know if anything. I'm going to sign off now. We can work on the beta. If you want to record, you can also use OBS to record. Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Good to know.
It's all about respecting your data
Nice.
and not selling it like big companies do. So
Oh,
they sell your
that's good.
data. So they don't do that. So thank you for being here.
Thanks for that.
And next time I will do True and Noster. Bye bye. But she is like she helps with that. Someone said if you have question about Hive Talk, ask this person, and this person that was named as well, BitCarrot.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So.
Oh, Big Carrot, that's why the icon. That's cool.
Yeah, so I will follow her. But
Very
she
good.
said if you log in with Noster, then you have that link immediately, and then it also be shared to other Noster groups. And I didn't know that. I just shared it on my timeline. So that's why we didn't have more people coming in, because she saw the hashtag from Hive Talk. So, but it's all good. Everybody's very welcome. We still here have 5 people listening here in. So maybe we do one more song. For the song, I said I want the next time he needs to learn this
Second? Learn what?
Dutch songs
Oh, okay. Yes.
for Instagram, because on YouTube it's not possible with songs. So Instagram.
No, yeah, you can't play the.
So this
They'll give you a
is
restriction.
another very well-known Dutch song. So this is also a part of the song. We're definitely going to share that, because you can't share music. You can share music on lives on TikTok, but you can't share music on like Like you can't share music
Like in the video?
on YouTube or Rumble, but we can share like it's here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, but then you have to cut these things if you want to share it on YouTube.
So they're not just a video playing, you have to edit it just a bit, right?
Yeah, you have to edit a bit.
Cut and chop some
But
things
we
out.
can make, we will make some videos, especially for Facebook and Instagram. Then it's like that is with music. We can put that over the music, and that's funny. We're gonna make some reels, and
Yes, we are.
sharing like Dutch music with my American partner, and so.
That is funny.
Because like I'm also giving him Dutch lessons, so it's good if he learns also Dutch through the music. He learns like different sayings and different things that people say, and but sentences is next. So we have like now we have on our YouTube we have four episodes of
Dutch lesson number
Dutch
4.
lessons. You can let us see the thumbnail as well. We have already made more than 50 videos on our YouTube.
Then we go to our channel.
And this is like, I think this is the third time we go live on TikTok, no? That you come with me. We have really cool thumbnails on our channel.
Oh yeah, I mean
Yeah.
live in general, yeah. It's been a long time.
We made like 52 videos and we have almost 100 followers on our YouTube. Of course we should have thousands of them.
Yeah, you know they shadow ban you and stuff.
But we're shadow banned because we're sharing lots of truths that now, like we're real, we actually want to help people. That's why we get shadow banned everywhere. So, oh, this is nice to see. Let's see. So these are the Dutch lessons. You can see the thumbnail. Dutch lessons with Hydro. And then we have like 4 of them now. And they're very funny. So you not only, it's like entertainment, it's also you learn something. You actually learn Dutch. So we might want to start with making one for learning Spanish as well. Who knows?
That'll be fun.
Yeah,
I'll
learning
do it.
Spanish.
I'm ready for it.
Hydro learning Spanish. So first Hydro learning Dutch, but we're gonna make more Dutch videos. And Hydro learning Dutch sayings and Hydro learning Dutch music. And yeah, so but it's because it's funny with this song, like the woman has a song about Mexico, but the woman also has a song about Costa del Sol, where we first lived in Spain. I think it's funny.
Oh, is that what that location was?
Yeah, Costa del Sol.
Costa del Sol.
So first when we lived in the Costa del Sol in Spain, elevate your game. I don't know what you mean. Free TikTok coins. No, well, if people want to have coins, they can go to you. But we lived first in Spain and the Costa del Sol. On the Costa is the coast of the sun. And now we went to Mexico because in the Costa del Sol there was sun, but they also had a lot of chemtrails. So they also blocked the sun a lot of times. So and I don't know if you in your country if you also have your sun blocked, like in the afternoon when you have nice sun and then suddenly you have like airplanes going over and then suddenly you have like
No sun.
stripes in the air and there's no sun anymore. I don't know if you recognize that. But just know that more and more people are seeing it, are understanding what it is, and are also researching it. There's one woman that I have on my Substack. She researched the samples after the pilots came by, and she actually went to the pilot and talked with him like, hey, what are you doing? You're like spraying things on people that are not good. Take responsibility. But he was always like, yeah, no, my superiors are responsible. No, it's like, what is going on here in this reality? Like just saying you like following orders it will not cut it anymore. You have to think for yourself and take responsibility for yourself. What you are doing, and are you doing good for the people? Or are you not doing good for the people? Because there was an airline pilot that refused to put chemtrails on people, and he got sued. Yeah, he got sued, and he was like, they let him off. They what do you call it again? They fired him.
Fired him,
Yeah, they fired him. So a lot of times people, like also when people didn't want to get the jab, they got fired, but they sued their bosses, and a lot of people got a lot of millions from it. They really were in their right, because you can't, like, because of the Nuremberg laws and trials, no one can say something about your like integrity, like bodily integrity. They can't say you have to use this or that. So they can't really make you do that, but they can let you believe that you need to do that. So they just try to make it difficult for you. So you need to do that. But it's like they say later on, yeah, we didn't force you. Yes, they did, but officially they can't do anything. Officially, they're not authorized to anything officially. They say like from God, like who is God? Like everybody is like officially you're the biggest authority in your life. So don't let anybody tell you how to live, how to do things, because they think they know, but it's not. Yeah, and we make really cool videos also on YouTube to help people. We are talking about you're not alone in this reality, overcoming obstacles. What is it for everyone struggling? These are all videos that we made. It's all the videos on our YouTube. We also talk about things. We make a lot of videos on YouTube.
Is anybody watching here also or no?
No, she went away, but she was like happy that people are are using it.
Right, so we don't need to share this with that because it's not working.
No, but that can I still have it on my on Nostr, so people can come in. So they are still very welcome if they come in.
That's good.
So and it's also better if I have that connection with Nostr, because then if people want to send us crypto, they can send that. But I think we need to let people know more upfront. But on TikTok, it's not necessary. We still have 6 people sitting here. So everybody, you're very welcome.
Good, thanks.
And we also share about the things that like, we do the Dutch lessons and it's fun, but we also share about like suicides, like addictions, triggers, overcoming challenges, like for everybody struggling, about like questioning your reality. We share about like, you're not alone in this crazy reality. So we want to let people know like the age of celebrity worship is over. Preparing for blackouts. Just know that whatever happens and you're okay. Water fasting, let food be your medicine. We talk about food and detox.
Food be your medicine.
Yeah. And the video that is most seen by already like more than 1,500 people is sharing about the cult we were in. So we were actually we met each other in a cult and we had to escape the cult. So that is also like, that's also going to be a story that's going to be, we'll be sharing that in books or movie.
Yeah, we're going to write this one.
We're going to make a documentary as well. Oh no, I'm not going to share it. But we have a joker here. We have a joker joking. So we're sharing different perspectives, different ways of living, different way of seeing this world. And then we also say to people like, we're different, but we want to let you know that you're not alone. You're not alone in your struggles. You're not alone what's happening in this world. And we just want to let people know that there is a different, you can really heal yourself, help yourself, and then your reality will also look different. I also give just passing good vibes. Yeah, that's good. We also share good vibes. We share good vibes everywhere, and we share upliftment and inspiration for people. And so it's good. And everybody who is joking, it's also good. But I will just not let myself say something. I like. There's one big cosmic joke going around in this reality, and everything will be fine in the end. Everything will be fine because it's changing. It's changing by us having this new frequency, by us sharing, by us like talking about it, writing about it. We're making this new reality happen. By just being us, we're sharing it.
We're trying to live it too. Trying to apply it and live.
Embody that what you say,
embody it.
What you do, and bring that energy and bring that light and bring that information. A lot of people have no clue that certain things happen. Like we're living in a simulation that was already here several times. They just shut it off several times. They resetted it already like 6, 7, 8 times. And a lot of people want to think that they were getting a new reset, but I believe that we're gonna give great awakening, that we're gonna overcome the rulers of the evil rulers in this earth, and we're gonna flip things around. and we're gonna make this better for everybody, because now only 1% is having it easy here and the rest is struggling. Like, what the fuck is this? Oh, sorry, I don't know if I can say this.
It's all good.
But yeah, I don't want to be limited by anything, so I share everything always, and I don't think of like what can I say and what can I not say. So that's why I also got a restriction and immediately 5 minutes in here on TikTok. But it's okay. It's all okay.
Because you're a threat to the system.
Yes.
Because like I said,
The status quo.
we're changing it. It's gonna change, and the system is fighting to not be changed.
Yes.
So like I said, they're gonna throw all these obstacles and different things to stop you from spreading any kind of thing you can spread to wake people up, so they no longer benefit the system. See, we all are here to empower the system? No. We are to be empowering ourselves. Everybody is.
Yeah, and start making videos as well where you are, because your perspective and your story and your insights matter as well, and your voice matters, because we need more people voicing this new frequency. We need more people voicing this new reality, what is coming, and that is coming. Like more people waking up, like, understanding this reality. We're on a prison planet, and there's different planets around us. Like, that's why it's called extraterrestrials. It's extra terrain. There's more land.
Extra land beyond this.
Yes.
But like we are kind of like, actually no, not kind of.
Different worlds.
We're on a prison planet.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the way we're living is not how we're supposed to be living. I don't think all the souls, if you do have one, came down here to say, hey, I just want to work for somebody else constantly until I'm almost dead, and then I retire, and then that money's gone anyway, then I'm dead and gone. Then you have children, if you do, and they repeat the process. And it goes on and goes on and goes on. That's not living. But we're here to change that, right? We're here to see if we
Yeah,
can.
we are to change it. We
To
are
find a better way
to
of
flip
life.
the script and to change this reality. And
Because it's nice to live.
yeah,
One day to live rather than survive. All we do is survive. Like you say, you either thrive or survive. We don't know what thrive is. We just know what survive is because we're all doing it.
yeah, we don't
Everyone.
even know what it is. And even though I sometimes see some people living the good life, but if you have that, you want to share that with others. You don't want to have it only for you. So I would never be happy with me having millions and the rest still suffering. I would never want to live like that.
There are people that live like that, but
Yeah.
then again, they're not on our frequency.
No.
So they are with the what we call the old world,
Yeah.
and we're here to establish a new.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. We just want to thriving is what we want for everybody. Connecting with the like-minded, changing the system for what it is to what it needs to be.
Yes.
They say there should be balance, light and dark. Well, it seems like we've been in the darkness for quite a while. So it is time to switch over to the light. And so that's the process that we're in right now. That's why things, when you're in the world, looking around in the world, they look crazy. Because there's a shift on so many levels taking place. I mean, you have it with the awakening. You have it with the earthly realm system itself. You have it with the energies. You have it with the hands of power. But nonetheless, when all this shift happens, still like I said a different word, it'll be nice. The ending results should be nice, or at least better than this. Anything's better than this. And by this, I believe a lot of you out there know what we're talking about. So I'm leaving it at that.
Yeah.
Questions or comments, anything, if anybody
If
has
anybody-
anything to add
yeah.
to this.
You're welcome
We'll
to
gladly
share
answer.
your perspectives or
At least
your
attempt.
questions. We're here. We're like people that help people. We're like healers, and we're coaches and teachers, and I'm also writer, speaker, intuitive speaker, writer. You're like
Intuitive, yes.
yeah, we're very intuitive, and you also.
Oh yeah. I would say spiritual and awakening teacher, but like I said, we're all teachers together. So more like a guide, because we guide each other. So your guide as well, your teacher as well. Health and wellness coach. We both are into health and detoxing. We practice this on a regular. Me especially, I'm always trying to detox because I have a thing for junk food that I'm trying to, kick right now. Digital artist is what I do. Logo designer. You'll find out when you check out our channel, the logo that we have. I design a lot of different stuff. Basically, content creator, video editor. That's the main portion of my list. But then it goes on. I have a lot of talents that aren't listed that I can do, and that I am doing.
Yeah, and also we learned so much last year. So we became communication specialists. We became doctors. We became health specialists. We became a communication specialist, health specialist, virologists. We learned about that. We learned about growing foods. We learned about technology, like a lot of sales and marketing and technology, all the AI stuff, some things, digital stuff. I learned so much last year. It's crazy. But it's like I'm a healer. I'm a coach. I give yoga, meditation, breath work, massages. I give healing courses. I give talks. I wrote several books already, like all with the same messages, and it all leads to the same things. Empowering you, becoming more healthy, becoming more yourself. And at one point, when we light up each other, then this whole world, we will light it up.
Exactly.
Yes. And it's gonna happen, but we also need to be patient. And that is one of the biggest things, like learning about divine timing. That is one of the most difficult things. It's like, it's 23:10 and there it's 23:13, so it's funny. It's like one minute away from 11:11. It's all in divine timing, and then when it feels it's not the right time yet, it's because there's a lot of things happening in the background. But you know that there's something guiding us. Something is guiding you here now at this video, like watching us. Like, what are the odds? What are the odds that we met? What are the odds how many ancestors of you needed to make children for you to be here right now?
It all seems like a miracle. Like, that's just something that's just happening in divine order.
Yeah, but that's why I also understand and what deep, you are a miracle. Everybody is like, you are a miracle. See yourself as that. See yourself as how amazing you are and how special you are and how special this life is that you are able to do this and to experience this, all the goods and the bads and the ups and the downs and everything. Like, that's why you also like movies that have everything. You like movies that have everything and at the end it all works out. That's our movie. That's your movie. That's our movie, and we're gonna write that movie. We just don't know when the flip will happen.
No, we don't.
And we keep working on each other. We keep working on ourselves.
That's the best thing you can do, I'd say, rather than... Because I feel like a lot of us that they call chosen or story seeds and everything else, I feel like we're here kind of like waiting for something to happen. So I mentioned to her that, like, you know what, let's just work on ourselves. Rather than waiting for something to happen, let's just work on ourselves and
make it happen.
And just accomplish things. In that process, we'll make it happen. And during that process, something will happen. As long as we just get to where we need to go. Don't put everything on hold to wait for the shift to happen, right? Just go ahead and do your thing, and it'll take place when it takes place. Mm-hmm. And it will, at that time being, we'll be where we should be, because we've been working on ourselves towards a goal of accomplishment. And so we'll already be having what we need. We'll already be prepared for whatever's coming. We're going to be prepared for it. There's nothing to worry about. There's no fear mongering. Everything always works out in the end. Even if it seems rough and bad and difficult, it's always going to work out. So there's really nothing to worry about. Because if you ever noticed when you're worried about something, in the long run, you didn't really have to worry about it too much, because things do end up good, or they get better. I mean, things get worse again, but then they get better. So.
But it takes away the current moment. If you're worrying about certain things, it takes away the current moment, and that's the most thing you can do, is like be here, enjoy this moment right here, what you have now, because that is all you've got. And a lot of people are not here. They're like in the past, regretting certain things, or like saying that they didn't do things right, or they're
too far in the
looking
future.
too far in the future.
Yeah, too far in the future, thinking like, well, if I do this now, I can be ready for what's coming. You know.
But everything happens in the now. But sometimes you need to plan certain things, and I understand. Sometimes you need to think ahead and plan things. But for us, just be here, just enjoy your reality, and be here and not
so be
too
in the
much
now
in
as
your
much
mind.
as possible is what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's okay to be in the past a bit and be in the future a bit, but just make sure if you would like to, like we want to, you're in the present as much as possible.
Yeah.
But like you said, it's okay to plan, and it's okay to refer to the past for possible past lessons or something, that information we got from the past that we could use today for the moment that we're in now.
And the things from the past come by anyway, in moments that you don't even thought they would come by. But there's like a lot of unresolved things in you, but if you want to know, it will come up for you to let go of it. And a lot of times they say, like, I really like that saying, like, all those stones that you're carrying uphill, you're never like they were never yours to carry. They were never yours to carry.
Never heard that
You
before.
carry-
That's pretty good.
Yeah, so
That's pretty good.
you're like carrying all those rocks in your backpack and you're going uphill, and we're carrying too much.
In other words, we're taking on a bunch of problems that aren't even our own.
Yeah, so that's
And
why you
then
need to get you need to understand that a lot of people are like, there's so much, they have so much sadness in them, so much regret, so much like resentment, so much like unforgiven things that people did to you, and it eats you up inside if you don't let it go, if you don't forgive people, if you can't move on. Like a lot of times when I like seeing certain series and then like they keep repeating the same things, what they're like not happy with the other person, but that is not about, because you're not in the present with them.
And you keep repeating until that lesson is learned.
Yeah.
And then if it does repeat after learning a lesson, it's just only there to show you, for you to learn how to handle it differently. Because
Yeah.
sometimes some certain things just don't end.
Some lessons keep repeating because you still need to learn it, because you're like, but sometimes you also need to learn
I think it's your upgrade.
deeper.
It's to help you upgrade.
Yeah, but also sometimes you need to learn the deeper version of it, like to get new realizations. Like I'm always like the same. Like sometimes for you it looks like I'm struggling with the same thing, but it's also always new realization of that same thing that come by.
So I don't know that until you explain it. Then I'm like, okay, I see. And then you explain your perspective and what that different way of handling or feeling it was. And so I have a better understanding of what's going on. But from the outside, you're right. It does look like, oh, it's this again or it's that again. You're repeating the same thing. But truly, you're not really repeating it, even though it's happening, like you are repeating it, because there's always something slightly different. And that slight difference could be anything, whether how you handle it or what you learn from it, so on and so forth.
Yeah, so
So
I think this was it, no?
yeah, any questions or comments?
I think we need to eat something also again.
Yeah.
But it's funny, like when you're doing this, you're not busy with eating so much, no? Do you see that?
So this is going to be my new way to combat my junk food addiction. You heard? So we're gonna do live, so I don't be eating no food. You heard? That's what's going on, everybody.
Yeah. So next time we go, instead of like this,
Nah, I'm just playing around.
instead of the Hive Talks, because we wanted to hang out with other people, but it's like I don't think many people will come. So next time we'll just do YouTube. Restream. You can
live?
do YouTube, yeah, YouTube and Facebook on Restream. So YouTube and Facebook. But I will use Hive Talks for talks with other people. If we have talks with people, I do your Hive Talks. And I also can do my dancing on Hive Talks because it's just in that moment. But I can do it on TikTok at the same time. So because on TikTok you can share music, and
Oh yeah, that's right. You sure can.
yeah. So I need to share music, but I need to share the music probably from my phone to this thing. and then people can also find the music themselves in the talk. If the music doesn't work well, I can share the link to the music on there, and people can then dance with me for 1 hour. So I'm gonna do that.
Should be fun.
Yeah. So I'm definitely gonna use it, but more so like in the moment, because if I want to post something that I want to record, then I need to. If I want to post it later, I need to record it. So that's why I did this. But it's good to find out about Hive Talks because we're definitely gonna use it. But we're probably more gonna do. I need to find out Zapstream and Fountain FM. I still don't know how that works.
You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
It'll take time, but like any other application that we're new at, eventually we get
also
it.
technical.
So we get it eventually, yeah.
Figuring it out. And she said also you can record it on OBS, but then you can also share on OBS. So we're gonna figure that out. So
I don't think we have any questions.
no, so but thank you for being here, and you are also very welcome to check out our YouTube, Forever Awesome 888, and we have lots of videos on there as well. So I hope you liked hanging out with us.
Yes, it's been fun actually.
Our highest we had 7 people, so that's not bad.
Yeah, I still enjoyed it. Even a few people, it was nice.
I think also I have a lot more followers. But I also know that if people see you more often, they like it and they come by and they're like, hey, the same people come by, and then it's also fun to have the same people coming by. But I have a Portuguese one, so I have just mostly Portuguese people, but it's okay. And that's why most Portuguese people are sleeping in the night. So.
Yeah, right now, yeah. I mean, I'm not sure what time it is over there.
Yeah, it's 5 hours later, so it's late.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So here we're still on very early. But it's fun, no? I like going live.
It is pretty cool. I mean, I'm digging it.
Okay. Cool.
I dig it, y'all. It's pretty cool. It's good stuff.
But next
we can connect here and share information.
Yeah. So next time we can also go here on Facebook and YouTube as well. But that's why I want the value for value, so people can send crypto on through Nostr. So that's a cool platform. So I need to see how I use that. But it's okay. It's all good. We all keep learning and all keep growing, and we all find different ways how to share our information.
You never stop learning.
No.
Even if you think you do, you just don't.
Yeah.
It's
and you can
continuous.
find us on other platforms like Hydro and Miss Hellbreaker. I'm Miss Hellbreaker everywhere. I'm on YouTube, I'm on Rumble, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, I'm on Nostr. Yeah.
I do have YouTube. I don't put it out there much because I'm much more intense on that channel, if you know what I'm saying. I'm much more hardcore and
We get the soft, sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like the nice, cool collective. And it's almost like what I said earlier. It's not like I'm wearing a different mask. It's just that I'm more like raw and uncut.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that channel doesn't even get shut
You
down.
need to put that raw and uncut.
Raw and uncut. I need to word it differently though.
Yeah, someone has it on Substack. It says uncensored. But I really liked someone said also had a podcast called Unfuck Yourself. I was like, oh, that's a good name. I felt that name and then I found it already. Like, oh, Unfuck Yourself. So we need to find a great way to name of a podcast. But Forever Awesome is already a great name.
Oh yeah.
Because we are on YouTube call ourselves Forever Awesome to remind everybody how awesome they are. Because not everybody thinks they're awesome. But we think you are awesome.
Yeah, so you shall remain forever awesome.
Yes.
Right?
So remain ever awesome, always forever awesome, sweet people, and thank you for being here with us. And don't forget to also subscribe to our YouTube.
Yes, that'd be nice. I'd be grateful. Miss Hellbreaker.
Miss Hellbreaker and
Hydro Hellbreaker.
Yeah, Miss Hydro, Miss Hellbreaker and Hydro Hellbreaker are here. And understand the odds. that we are here and you are here at the same time. There's a reason. So thank you for being here.
It's divine timing, divine order. We give thanks to everybody out there.
23.
See? Everything is divine.
Bye bye.
Even if it doesn't seem.
Yes.
See you next time.